Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll discuss the changes that can occur in the aggregate demand aggregate supply model in the short run. Let's get right into it. First, let's begin with changes or shifts of aggregate demand. In a previous video, we have discussed factors that can shift the aggregate demand curve, so be sure to check that out. When there is a shift of aggregate demand, the price level and real GDP will go in the same direction. A positive shock or an increase in aggregate demand causes output, employment, and the price level to rise in the short run. This rise of price level is also known as demand pull inflation. These effects occur because when the aggregate demand increases and shifts to the right, the price level and real GDP will increase. When real output increases, unemployment decreases, as more workers are needed to increase production. On the other hand, a negative shock or decrease in AD causes output, employment, and the price level to fall in the short run. This happens because when aggregate demand decreases and shifts to the left, the price level and real GDP will decrease. When real output decreases, unemployment increases, since fewer workers are needed for production. Next, we'll discuss changes or shifts in short-run aggregate supply. In a previous video, we have also mentioned factors that can shift short-run aggregate supply. When the short-run aggregate supply curve shifts, the price level and real GDP will go in opposite directions. A positive shock or increase in short-run aggregate supply causes output and employment to rise, and the price level to fall in the short run. This occurs because when short-run aggregate supply increases and shifts to the right, the price level will decrease, and real GDP will increase, causing unemployment to fall. A negative shock or decrease in short-run aggregate supply causes output and employment to fall and the price level to rise in the short run. This rise of price level is also called cost-push inflation or stagflation. These effects happen because when short-run aggregate supply decreases and shifts to the left, the price level will increase, and real GDP will decrease, causing unemployment to rise. Now let's address double shifts in this model. When both curves shift, either the new price level or real GDP will be indeterminate. Don't worry about memorizing all of the changes. The best way to approach these problems is just to graph them out by hand. When both curves shift in the same direction, the new price level will be indeterminate. When both aggregate demand and short-run aggregate supply increase, both shifts increased real GDP but moved the price level in opposite directions, meaning that it's indeterminate. When both aggregate demand and short-run aggregate supply decrease, both shifts decreased real GDP but moved the price level in opposite directions, meaning that it's also still indeterminate. When both curves shift in opposite directions, the new real GDP output will be indeterminate. When aggregate demand increases and short-run aggregate supply decreases, both shifts increase the price level but move real GDP output in opposite directions, meaning that it's indeterminate. When aggregate demand decreases and short-run aggregate supply increases, both shifts decrease the price level but move real GDP output in opposite directions, meaning that it's also still indeterminate. Again, don't worry about memorizing all of the double shifts. The best way to approach these problems is just to graph them out and you'll be able to see whether the price level or real GDP is indeterminate. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching and make sure to like and subscribe. We hope to see you soon.